I'll be co-presenting with JF Caron. JF, you want to say a couple words?
Sure. Well, I've been working with business objects for quite a while now. We're talking decades actually, and I found it always interesting to see how much integration outside of the tool we have. So this is going to be one more very interesting example.
Awesome. So, first of all, for the audience that's not familiar with Wiiisdom 360 Suite, I just want you to know that, hold on, I've got a slide that's missing somewhere. So, okay, that is interesting. Okay, whatever. First of all, for the audience that's not very familiar with Wiiisdom 360 Suite, we've been supporting SAP BusinessObjects for over 15 years and have developed a suite of solutions to support BOBJ challenges such as testing, bursting, governance, versioning, metadata, etc. Over time, we've added data service metadata documentation solution, and recently our BI testing solution for Power BI and Tableau to ensure reports shared are accurate and can be trusted. So what you see on the screen right now, this is actually a detail of what we do within the 360 suites for business objects. So we've got a lot of different tools there that we support for business objects.
And Bruno, if you go back, you should be able to see the slide you were missing.
Okay, hold on. So, you know what? I'll need to refresh. It's okay. It'll be fine. Sorry about that. Okay, so overall, with our 360 Eyes metadata solution, we're able to extract BOBJ metadata coming from the file store, the CMS, and the database. So essentially, this is where the metadata is coming from in business objects. And our 360 connector, our 360 Collibra connector, allows us to expose the information into Collibra, providing lineage to trace the data flows from business objects universe and documents. Okay, overall, here we're able to push data assets such as BOBJ system information, document, and universes. It allows us to build Collibra data asset inventory to answer questions that people want to know, like what's inside my documents? Where does the data come from, etc. So these are the type of questions that we answer. And note, for example, is our customers are using our connector. Usually they tend to refresh like their data assets like on a daily basis. So our Collibra extension comes with 4 pre-built views that you can see here that can be customized. And of course, you can build new ones based on your needs. Such views allow you to drill down in the data assets and provide information like the lineage, understand where the data is coming from, and perform impact analysis. So that's extremely powerful. Understand the last execution time and duration of execution. Understand the SQL query. So you'll get a view after that with JF. So when you understand where the SQL queries, you can check where the data is coming from and compare that, for example, to Power BI and Tableau, because it allows you to ensure that the calculations are consistent. Get information on the last action date and documents and universes. It also allows you to understand who certified what and how. And then, of course, do report curation / certification. This can be automated to certify the information on the WebE report is accurate. So at a high level, this is what we do. And in terms of information, where the information is coming from, JF, you want to go through that before we go in the demo?
Yes. So as Bruno mentioned, the information is coming through 360 Eyes. 360 Eyes extracts all the metadata from business objects. And this is showing you an overview of the model of business objects. So, we have a system, we have folders with documents and universes, and there's relationships, and there's a hierarchy and recursive relationships between all those elements. And the key point is that hierarchy will be conveyed, will be transferred to Collibra for Collibra users to consume, and that's what I will try to show you in the demo.
Okay. So I'll stop sharing and I'll let you share your screen, Jeff.
Here it comes. Which one is it? Screen 2, there we go. Okay, you should see my Collibra screen now.
I do.
Perfect. So Collibra is obviously a documentation, metadata collection tool, and it goes, it's a wide-ranging solution. So what I will show you is how the business objects information can be consumed in here. So I am going to navigate to my environment here. And the very top, the tip of the iceberg, if you will, is the system. We have multiple business object systems here. I will focus on the one here below. And I will start navigating through the different relationships. So starting from the top, you have two avenues. You have the so-called root folders, which is all about documents. And then you have universes, which is self-explanatory. So let me start from the root folder. And I get detailed information about that top level, like the last time it was updated, and more importantly, the contents here. So I will go to, well, why not, the 360 Eyes reports. So I'm now in a subfolder. In this subfolder, again, I have technical information. I have a description if one exists. I have the list of subfolders. I have the parent, and I have the actual content. So all of that is revealed right here. So from the folder, I can choose to navigate, keep navigating down into the subfolders and so on and so forth, or I can go into content right away. So in this case, I will choose a report, a Webby document. And again, we have technical information. We have the type of source. It's a Webby document, a description, and even the physical file location for those who are familiar with that. Excuse me. Again, we have the parent, and because it's a Webby document, it will have data providers. There's multiple data providers here, so if I pick one, it shows me the type of source that it is. It shows me the detailed SQL query, the last execution time, shows, again, the parent, and also which universe it is derived from. Okay. If I go back one and pick another data provider, I will pick this one. Okay, same thing here. We have the SQL, which document it belongs to, and which universe it's using. But I told you the relationships, this is a top-down relationship, but now from here, I can actually jump to the universe world. And you see here similar information. Okay, we see the parent of that universe, which is a universe folder. I can see all the data providers that were recorded against this universe. But then also I can explore the universe itself. So we start from the root class or folder, as the new terminology goes. Okay, subclasses are here. I don't think, no, we don't have any. So I'll go here in a subclass, and now we have objects, and well, there are no subclasses, but they would appear here. And I can go to the detailed information of that particular category. So again, technical information, the description is shown here. Okay, we have the actual SQL piece of the object. we have which tables it uses. It could be a plural, if you know anything about objects. And of course, we have the parent class here. So navigation top down, but also across your entire business objects information here. I can also view it as a diagram. Let me go up a couple here. I'm back to my class here. I'll hit diagram. And so this is a particular class. I can navigate, I can explore up. I can see the parent class. I can navigate down. I can see the objects contained in that class. And I can do the same with documents. So I can navigate from a folder and so on and so forth. So just to display the structure of the information you have captured here. And obviously from here, all the features that are intrinsic to Collibra are supported. So we can certify documents, we can certify universes, we can manage, access responsibilities, permissions, and whatnot. They can all be documented in this tool.
Thank you very much, Jeff. So that you know as well, in terms of SAP, so we are a certified application partner. So our application is certified by SAP for SAP Business Objects. And we are the only vendor to be certified, number one, and also the only vendor to be having a connector, providing metadata from SAP Business Objects to Collibra. If you have some needs, please feel free to contact us, bruno.masick@wiiisdom.com or info@wiiisdom.com. Again, thank you very much, JF, for your time today. Thank you. Also, Ben, you want to say a couple of words? And thank you very much for all the organization today that you've helped us, and you've been behind the screen, and, really, thank you big time, Ben.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well, that just about concludes our presentation today. I would like to thank all of the speakers, all of our partners, and all of you, the participants, for joining us. We hope we provided you and your organization with some helpful information today. And if we didn't get to your question during Q&A, don't worry, our team will be following up with you offline.